Hello and welcome back to Song Reaction Analysis with your girl JVB. How are you guys doing today? First and foremost, thank you so much for checking out my channel and my reaction videos. Hopefully also my own music. I am a music producer, composer, vocal performance coach, and I love doing reaction videos for you guys. I am so excited to bring a new band to this channel, Feuerschwanz, which is a German word for fire tail. Very interesting, but they seem super interesting. They're also from Germany, so seems like there's more and more German bands popping up on this channel, huh? So who am I to deny us the pleasure of checking out some more German bands? They're on Napalm Records. So I don't really know anything about them and never heard of them, but they came recommended, so I want to check them out, and decided Warriors of the World United, featuring Thomas Winkler, Saltatio, Mortis, and Melissa Bonny. Let's check it out, guys. And just in case, if you like what you see, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, the like button, very important, the like button, it helps the algorithm. And also the notification bell, so you know when I'm going live, when I have some other announcements coming up. You don't want to miss any of that. Warriors of the World United. Here we go. Napalm. All right, very interesting. It's starting already super epic, which I really like. I really love the whole video so far. Like the whole scenery is freaking awesome. So warriors of the world, right? It's oh my God, it's super cool. Music is also super interesting. It has like, it's definitely folk metal. Very interesting, and I love it so far. It's a yeah, I don't know yet, but it looks super interesting, and I have not anything yet vocally, but let's check it out. I want to do it again. I really like the beginning, how it starts, how it builds, and I love how they're playing the different instruments. There's one girl who's doing, it's like a drum, I don't even know what it is. I have to check it out again. But I loved how they're having fun. You know, they're just like they're smiling in it. It's like a little bit of, I like that. It keeps it super real while also being super like theatrical and you know, epic. It's very cinematic sounding here. Oh yeah, what is that?
The sound is true. We own the right to live the fight. We're here for all of you. Now swear the blood upon your steel. We'll never try. Stand and fight together beneath that battle sky. Brothers everywhere, raise your hands into the air. We're warriors, warriors of the world.
Very interesting. So it seems like everybody's singing, which is super cool, and the concept is super interesting. I love the video. It's just so dramatic. I love their voices because it reminds me a little bit of, there's a little bit of Rammstein in there, but not really, because it's way more folk with the bagpipes and the flutes. It's a very interesting combination of different genres put into one. And it's definitely a bit like almost, I feel like I'm almost like watching a musical. There's like a whole storytelling going on. So I didn't expect everyone to sing, which is super kind of cool. I want to go back to here. Let's check this out from here again. And they're all, I love the way they're dressed. If you know me by now, like I'm all about like theatrics and putting on a show. And even though this is a music video, I really feel like they're paying attention to their image and what they're representing as a band, as their music. Really cool. Okay, back to here.
Here our soldiers stand from all around the world, waiting in a line to hear the battle cry. All are gathered here.
His voice, like
victory is near.
The sound will fill the hall, bringing power to us all.
I love her voice.
We alone are fighting for metal, that is true. We own the right to live the fight. We're here for all of you. Now swear the blood upon your steel. We'll never try. Stand and fight together beneath that battle sky. Brothers everywhere, raise your hands into the air. We're warriors, warriors of the world. Like thunder from the sky, sworn to fight and die. We're warriors, warriors of the world. Many stand against us, but they will never win. We said we would return, and here we are again. To bring them all destruction, suffering and pain. We are the hammer of the gods. We are thunder, wind and rain.
There they wait in fear, with swords and feeble hands, with dreams to be a king. First one to be a man.
I call them out and charge them all with a life that is alive.
I really like her voice, and she looks beautiful, and it's a nice contrast having her voice between all the guys singing, which makes it more interesting, and it creates a bit more of like inclusivity, if you want to call it that, being that it's the warriors of the world. I really like that. I like the combination of the different genres because it works really well for what they're doing. It's definitely very theatrical to me. It screams musical. I bet these guys are really awesome to experience in a live situation when you actually see them and like playing their instruments, because obviously the music is like so versatile, and everybody seems to be really good at what they're doing, and they seem like trained singers, possibly doing theater. Maybe they've done theater before. That's what they sound like. Go back to here. But I love the contrast with her voice and their voices.
The gods, we are thunder, wind and rain.
There they wait in fear, with swords and feeble hands, with dreams to be a king. First one to be a man.
I call them out and charge them all with a life that is alive. And in their final hour they shall confess before they die. Brothers everywhere, raise your hands into the air. We're warriors, should fall in battle, my brothers who fight by my side, gather my horse and weapons, tell my family how I died.
Until then I will be strong. I will fight for all that is real.
All who stand in my way will die by steel. Brothers everywhere.
That was a really cool breakdown. Songwriting wise, the hook is just so epic and it's so hooky. Hence, that's why it's called a hook. But they did a really good job with that because it's super. I love how it really stands out from the verses because the verses are very sparse, they're very conversational, and they're very, again, like it's like a lot of that theatrical aspect going on in there. And then when the chorus kicks in, it's like you are like now at a metal show, you know, like everybody's playing, like everybody chimes in, and so the contrast is really nice from the sparse verses into the epic chorus with all the voices, all the harmonies going on. It's really beautiful. Her singing super high up there, so it's a really nice balance between their voices together, and it sounds like a gang vocal, which is like so powerful, and it so fits the title, Warriors of the World. So very, very powerful. Go one more time to hear. I really like the breakdown, how because in a song, we want, especially that it's a pretty intense song, and there's a lot of words where you have to like pay a lot of attention to, and so it's good when there's this little breakdown where you get a chance to like, okay, and then bam, they come back in. So let's check it out again, what actually happens in the breakdown. Everything slows down a little.
If I should fall,
yeah, everything slows down, like the words are elongated.
Gather my horse and weapons, tell my family how I
nice harmonies.
died.
Until then I will be strong. I will fight for all that is real.
All who stand in my way will die by steel. Brothers everywhere, raise your hands into the air. We're warriors, warriors of the world. We're the warriors of the world. Like thunder from the sky, sworn to fight and die. We're warriors, warriors of the world.
Oh, they also sing in German. I have to check that out. So I really, oh my God, I got chills at the end because as the song kept going on at the end, they kept on doing the chorus, but they kept adding voices and ad-libs to it. Ad-libs are, if you don't know, it's when you add like little yeah, ooh, whatever, you know, on top of the hook, and just to add layers to it to make it more intense and like to really keep building it. And they did such a good job at the end. It just like kept building and building and building and building and building. I think the chorus, they sang it like 3 or 4 times, I think. But the way it just kept building, it was amazing. And then how it ended. That's a really awesome song structure. And I loved when you really got to hear more of their vocal chops. All the guys have really low voices, but then they really started like going up higher in their register, like where they were belting and they were screaming a little bit. Like that was really freaking cool, like that raspy voice. And I'm assuming everyone who was like singing at the time, they were showing him on camera, that would just make sense. So I really liked the song structure and how it built. And again, it made me think of just watching a musical, because it, you know, like I keep referring to Rent because that's like one of those that seemed like just so rebellious and like intense and beautiful, amazing songwriting. And that kind of reminded me a little bit of that, where I want to see like what's the rest of the story. You know, this seemed like a song out of a musical. Oh my God, how amazing would that be? Is that musical? So when we go back to here, I want to show you guys one more time, like from here on, like how this song really built so beautiful.
Raise your hands into the air. Hands on the world. Into the air, we're warriors. Warriors of the world. We're the warriors of the world. Like thunder from the sky. Sworn to fight and die. We're warriors. Warriors of the world. Song of fight and die.
I love that.
Raise your hands into the air. We're warriors. Warriors of the world.
So beautiful.
From the sky, sworn to fight and die. We're warriors, warriors of the world. Raise your hands into the air. We're warriors, warriors of the world. Like thunder from the sky, sworn to fight and die. We're warriors, warriors of the world. Brothers everywhere, raise your hands into the air. We're warriors, warriors of the world. Like thunder from the sky, sworn to fight and die. We're warriors, warriors of the world. We're warriors, warriors of the world.
Wow. Wow. Wow is all I can say. I really love the build. And then there was between the guitars, between the voices just like everybody really started using the higher voice, like their belting sounds, to really go and add that extra layer on the chorus. All of them did. I mean, she did it. That was super beautiful too, because again, it was like different from their voices, obviously. And then because her voice is a bit cleaner and more beautiful, just cleaner, not more beautiful, but like cleaner. And obviously it's a female voice. So while they had a bit more rasp and like power behind it in a different way, they were all powerful. But then also there was this guitar that just kept like the little solo, and then it kept kind of intertwining with the voices, which was really interesting. And I was like a little synth sound. It almost sounded like the bagpipes, but I couldn't quite tell. But I just loved the way it kept layering, like there was another layer put on top of a layer, but they didn't interfere. It was just all, this is so powerful. Really awesome song. Like, man, that's a really hooky, powerful song. And again, I feel like there should be, I don't know if there is, but there should be some sort of musical that has, you know, that song is a part of. That would be so awesome. In the comments below, let me know if you know the band, if you've seen the band live. Should I do more reactions with Feuerschwanz? I really find them intriguing. I love the image. I love their sound, because they are definitely a bit more of the musical side. Did I just say that? I'm just like, whoa, that was like really awesome. And so, I would love to explore more of Feuerschwanz. If you are interested, I will definitely do that. I like different styles. And, certain things, certain types of music we would not necessarily check out, right? Because maybe we're closed-minded, maybe this is not our thing. And honestly, this would not be something that I would probably check out. But because I do reactions, I was like, hey, someone mentioned them, and I'm like, hey, that looks pretty interesting. So it got me really interested. And what also got me interested in them is like their look. And there was something about them that just like, I thought it's either going to be really ridiculous or it's going to be really freaking intriguing and awesome and different. But then I found out, they're also German, so that could be kind of cool. So there's a lot of things that drew me to them. And also Napalm Records has a lot of amazing artists, and they're outside of the box artists, which I really appreciate, because, not saying that I don't like mainstream music, I really do actually, but I also love the bands that most people don't even know of that are amazing and have an amazing underground kind of following and probably an epic live show. And I think those are the kind of guys that are like definitely have an epic live show, and also that music video is absolutely freaking amazing. I love it. I really dig it. So comments below, let me know what you thought of this song performance, if you've seen them, if you know of them, what song reaction should be next, if I should continue down the rabbit hole with this guy, with this band, and or other bands that you like that are similar to that or even different. I don't really care. And as always, I want to leave you with something positive and uplifting. Make every day a great day, and remember, own it. Own your power. Own your talents. Own your gifts, and use your gifts to its fullest. Don't waste your talent, your gifts, thinking that you are not worthy, that there's only 20,000 other people doing what you want to do. There's room for each and all of us. Each and all of us? That sounds so wrong. There's room for all of us. I was trying to sound all eloquent and stuff. Excuse me. Didn't work out. But I'm going to leave it in anyway. And if you love the reaction, obviously, please support my channel. Actually, at the moment, I'm not even monetizing the channel because I don't have my pin, and so I can't monetize the channel, but I love doing the reaction videos, and I want to continue doing them until my YouTube issue is being solved. So I appreciate it if you guys subscribe, if you definitely hit the like button, very important, the like button, and also leave a comment below. I really appreciate that. The engagement really helps the channel grow and be visible. And I'm also starting up my Patreon again, where I do more special request reactions very soon, and as well as letting you guys hear my own music and purchase my own music. All the links are in the description below, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.